What's up, guys? We are going into the fourth week. This is the fourth week. Lord, I'm out here like we're going into our third week. No, this is the fourth week of July. Oh my God, I feel like summer is over. Like I just blinked my eyes and summer did not like what in the world? Jesus. Who's excited? We got about 2 weeks left in the month. Month ends on a Saturday, which is a high purchase day, which is exciting. Even though we don't wait till the last minute. So, what's up? Let's talk.
So I'm excited about this new product that we just launched, the cold brew. Yeah, I'm really excited about that and just incorporating that into my regimen. Because there are some of those days that I want a second cup of coffee, but I'm like, I don't want to drink the skinny brew. Like 2 cups of skinny brew and be out here on 10 or 1,000, should I say. From drinking a couple cups. But I'm really excited about that and incorporating that. The fact that it has the probiotics in it, the fact that it boosts the immune system and stuff like that. Like just all the perks and the fact that it doesn't like negate anything else. We can use it as an add-on product to upsell. It's just something exciting, something new to talk about, especially getting this tumbler. Just give me a new product to go live about. Just really excited. Getting it in the hands of my current loyals and, allowing it to bring me loyals for the people who drink the cold coffee. Just really excited getting back in the rhythm of getting my e-suite action up. So I got one more customer to get my $100 for the week. So I'm so excited, and it's Monday, and I would have had it had the site not been crashing. So I'm claiming that today anyway. But one thing I am doing because I am uh in need or need to complete step 3. One thing I was telling the leadership is on Saturday I did this the whole time going diamond. I would sign my loyal customers on the phone, so you know how we're transitioning and going back to getting people on the phone. That's the first thing. Getting those people on the phone is easier to create that relationship, do the upsell, and it's more likely that they will understand the customer agreement and they will consistently order. That's one thing that I get from getting customers on the phone. Those are the ones that don't decline, or if they do, it's easier to fix it and get their order to reprocess and stuff like that. So, but also with that being said, being that I can basically for $50 offer them the opportunity to make money off of their results, I'm going back to incorporating that into the conversation. So, my conversations would kind of go on the order of explaining the product, getting the buy-in for the product, but then my confidence in them getting results and me making money from their results picture, I would just offer them like, hey, I'm going to make money from your results, like legit. You let me share your results, I'm going to make money from them. So for $50 extra, you can make money. I can show you how to make money from your results as well. So if that's something that you're interested in or something like that, just incorporating that into every conversation with everybody that I get on the phone. Because you'll be surprised. Like that month, yeah, I signed 45 loyals, but I probably signed like, 15 distributors too. So just giving that option, is going to be big for me because I need to get the enrollments in. So that's my focus this week. Just offering the business to everybody that I talk to.
Okay, I didn't know she was gonna talk or not. I didn't want to just unmute for no reason. Um, but okay, so last week was actually a really good week for me. Not that I was expecting anything less, but sometimes even still I have those little small moments of doubt that I have to just talk out. And my pastor confirmed it for me yesterday, just like, we all, of course, we have to fight our flesh every day and the enemy try to come in our head. As long as we don't speak it out, we good. So my goal for this week, honestly, is just to complete all of my steps. I still have to complete step 2. And that's cool because in my eyes, it's a little late because it's the 19th. But grace. So we got this. What'd you say?
Did you get your travel prayer or you need one more?
I need 2 more now. I just got a customer yesterday.
Do you need one?
One? Is it one?
It might be 2.
I think it's 2.
I'm gonna look. Go ahead.
Okay, so my goal for this week is to complete all of my steps and be very, very intentional about every single move that I make, because relationships are definitely very important, and I've never negated that at all, but it's like now I'm very intentional about building my relationships because I see what they can do, not only just for me and for my pockets, but for my customers and my distributors as well. Like building that relationship creates longevity, especially when it comes to customers. Because I used to be in a position before I relaunched where I would just be like, okay, I got a customer, boom, 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 boom. And I would just send out the connect messages just because I knew I had to. I wouldn't do anything more, like no more, no less, just sending it just because. But now it makes me feel good to be very intentional about seeing their growth and seeing their progress, especially because I'm seeing my own progress with me using the products and, being very consistent, because consistency had been an issue for me in the past. But the more and more I see the progress in my customers or, in my team and everybody else, even just within the squad, period, it makes me happy. So I'm very intentional about creating my relationships now. And that's how I'm going to complete my steps this week, period.
Love it. So I know for me, like this new product is like gonna be so clutch because I drink cold coffee. I don't like cold coffee. I make my skinny brew cold. I put probiotic in it already. So I'm excited just to, take advantage of the immune boosting benefits that it has, especially with being an educator and getting ready to go back to school. And it seems like they're about to lift the mask. So I'm excited. And then of course this week, this summer has been like crazy, but I know last week I just committed to, doing more, being more consistent. And to be honest, I did not see the results as far as eSuite action that I wanted to see. However, I do know that, those seeds were planted. It was a gentle reminder, which it doesn't matter. This is a word. It doesn't matter like how long you guys have been in the business, like just really showing up and taking the information, because it was just when Rachel talked about like getting those customers on the phone, like I think that's going to be key for me this week, because I've got so comfortable, especially with my busy life with my 2 small kids, just sending that cart link out and just trusting that they're going to process the cart. When in reality, it's just like what happened to, taking the time to get them on the phone and making sure that order actually gets processed. Because what I noticed is last week I sent out a lot of carts, followed up, but they weren't being closed. So that's going to be my focus this week. And my goal is to complete my steps, all of them, step 2 and 3, okay? And get $100 because I need a little cash in my pocket, okay? So that's my goal this week. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Hey y'all, so I'll jump in. Last week was good. This week is gonna be even better. I'm excited for the new coffee. Toya got me drinking it cold with the probiotic. I added it in there because I kept seeing her do it. I'm like, well, let me try. So I'm excited to just go live and talk about that until I actually get the cold brew. Just the benefit of that and just like segueing it in and just creating a buzz around the new product. I'm excited for my team to get their 5 this week. And me as well, but I really want to get the momentum for my team to also get their 5 so we all can win. But I'm just excited, it's new stuff happening, new things popping, like Lydia say, period. I'm not young like that, but period. Yeah, I'm excited for it. So
So what's everybody's like strategy or plan to capitalize off of this new product? So we got a new product, we excited about it. But what plan do you have in place to like really maximize and capitalize as a business owner and not so much as a consumer when it comes to the new product launch?
Well, like I've had people in the past that have told me they specifically don't like hot coffee. I had one person in particular told me it gives them Folgers vibes, whatever that may mean. But I mean, coffee is coffee. But so I am going to definitely hone in on the people who love like the Starbucks iced coffees, like those people in specific, and just kind of dress it up. Like I plan to, because I already made my coffee today, but I plan to go live tomorrow making one of my K-Pods cold and just showing, you put a little caramel drizzle on top of the whipped cream, make it look just like Starbucks. And that's what you could do with the skinny cold brew. Just kind of, like Robin was saying, just kind of, segue into that and just let them know like it's possible that you can do this. If you are just a specific cold person, you just want cold water ice like Kimmy did on the family call last night. It's that simple. You don't have to worry about frothing it or doing whatever. And then especially because this tumbler is coming, I just plan on taking that thing everywhere with some cold coffee.
So I know I went live this morning making my skinny brew to talk about the cold brew and how I do drink mine cold. But I also want to be more loud about how I'm not even a coffee drinker. I think that's the biggest thing because I talk to so many people who like, I don't like coffee. I don't like it. It's nasty, whatever. And I understand. So usually I'm in my stories doing my coffee, but what I want to do is really just focus on going live daily instead of getting in my stories, praying that it'll reach more people. And just talking about how I don't like coffee, but how this has changed my life, how it's helped me lose weight, bounce back after a baby. We still working on baby number 2, bounce back, but hey, it's coming. But yeah, so just really being loud about that because I know it's a lot of people out there that don't like coffee, and I tell people like you'll never catch me with a regular cup of coffee in my hand, but this has been like a game changer. So just being really loud about that, and then just talking about the versatility of it is the skinny brew and the cold brew. So both of them together, basically. Because I just became a newfound skinny brew lover. I was team keto coffee to the day I die. But I've been enjoying skinny brew. So just being loud about the brews, okay?
So, good morning, everybody. I'm really excited to go back to my old coffee host to post. Like, we used to do a lot of coffee host to post, and that was my thing. Like, I was zoning in on those loyals. And just, with time and gummies and everything, I feel like we veered off of that. So, just going back to the coffee host to post and even getting some up. I think Rachel was talking about it earlier, how she had one up that did. So I'm excited to get back to the coffee house post. Yeah, the OG haps and getting up new ones. And then also kind of like what Lydia was talking about, dressing up the coffee, posting about it on Instagram, like your stories, TikToks, reels, like just making it look real cute, y'all. Like making it look real cute. I think it's going to be great. I'm excited. I feel like the energy this morning and this week is just, it's new and fresh. But outside of coffee, just getting promotions popping this week. That is my goal, to have a personally enrolled Ruby this week and to complete my steps.
I know one strategy for me that I was gonna what one strategy for me is basically what Lydia and you guys were saying, was dressing it up. Because for me, before 2018, I hated coffee. Like, you couldn't get me to drink coffee to cure my migraine. So trying to, really reach those people that don't really like coffee or are not really considering it, or even those people that don't necessarily want their coffee to help them lose weight. Because a lot of people that go to Starbucks, they go not because they necessarily drink coffee, but it tastes good. So kind of really going off of the taste and adding the benefits on, and then with the dressing it up, like, using the chocolate syrup or the caramel syrup, like making it look cute, because a lot of people want to look cute even though it's coffee, like it's a cute drink, So I know like Walmart, they having like their little summer, how they have like the summer cups and tumblers and stuff like that. So just like mixing it up right, the aesthetics of it, and really appealing to that, because people look more and like be interested more in things that look good. And then you say it tastes good, and give them some options, which is gonna push me to try different things, because I'm a creature of habit. Like once I get my fix, like my chocolate greens and my keto coffee, I'm good. I don't want to try nothing else. So really like trying different things to like bring other people in as well.
Yes, Robin, I am a creature of habit too. I'm like, nope, nope, nope. It's got to be like this. This how it's gonna be. This is what is. This was working. We're not veering from it. I'm learning how to pivot though. Like when life changes, just like switch up and move differently. But this morning I went live doing my skinny brew, and I did not know about this new coffee because my crazy morning did not allow me to catch up from my Sabbath yesterday. So I'm excited to learn about it, to read up more information about it. And when I go live doing my um, smoothie time this afternoon, I'm going to talk about how I don't need to add my probiotic to my coffee because it's going to be in the new coffee that I start making every morning. And I absolutely hate cold coffee. Like, I feel like cold coffee is an abomination, right? But I drink it cold because, there are people who are not like me that drink it cold. And so I started making my coffee, the skinny brew, cold with almond milk and ice, and putting my caramel syrup in there, the sugar-free one. So now I'm gonna be able to use this cold brew that is already flavored. Disrespectful. Toya, ma'am. So anyway, so I'm excited because it's something new that I get to show people that I'm trying, even though I'm very out loud about not liking cold coffee. I'm gonna try it anyway. Got my 2 ordered. Certainly don't need another tumbler because I got so many already. And I feel like they're accessories. So I have tumblers in like every color to match every outfit. Because you like Travia said, the aesthetics, and like Robin said, it's cute. So it has to match my outfit. So never enough. Listen, ma'am, I got a whole cabinet full of tumblers. I'm gonna have to start putting them like on the backsplash, like with a hook or whatever, because I have so many. But yeah, so that's my plan. My plan is to be out loud about not liking cold coffee, but drinking this anyway, because I know that there is a market out there. There are people who are just like me that don't like it cold, but they're gonna be able to try it. They're gonna be willing to try it because I'm trying it and I'm being brave. Like, I'll talk about that today with my skinny brew. I mean my smoothie time this afternoon. Yeah, so that's definitely the same for me. Like I tell my people on live all the time, I'm a hot girl when I make my coffee because I'm like, I'm a hot girl. I like things hot. So the fact that I'm about to, and not that hot. But that is my tagline though. I'm like, I'm a hot girl. I like things hot. So for me to have cold coffee, it is going to be different for for my following to see me drinking cold coffee. But I'm excited. And then like I said, like there are some people out there who just like cold coffee. So like I've did polls, I've did post on my wall about, like if you like your coffee hot or cold. So just going back and talking to those people who voted cold or put cold in the comments. I posted on my page, like who on my page like iced coffee. So going back and hitting those comments up today, as well as my current coffee customers, my coffee sample people. So people in the sample app, just going back, letting them know that I came out with another coffee. So yeah, just really getting the word out there, going live, like they said, making it look cute. Because a lot of people buy my coffee because they see me in my stories. They be like, "Girl, you be making that coffee look so good." So I sell a lot of coffee because they love the way that it looks after I make it. So yeah, I'm excited about being loud about using it myself. And then inviting people along on the journey to try it with me.
Listen, I don't know if y'all paid attention to what Kimmy said last night on the call, and if you haven't listened to it, go listen to it. It's real short, sweet, and all that jazz. But at the end of the day, you get paid to drink coffee. So figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's it. Like, it's your job. You get to figure out what you love. I hated coffee. Like, I'm not the coffee girl. I'm at all. It was cute. You know what I'm saying? And I normally, like Keisha talked about it all the time. I was afraid of 5 hour energies. I don't know about y'all, but I had this experience where somebody I know was on 5 hour and I thought she was on drugs. Like, it was bad. Yeah, it was real bad. It was real bad. Woo, it was bad. Y'all don't even understand. It was bad. It was real bad. And Toya and Robin, they were there. It was bad. So I was like, I'm never doing a 5 hour energy in my life because what we saw happen with her. So I was afraid of that. But I would do the coffee, the cappuccino. I had somebody tell me the other day, I drink cappuccino, but not coffee. And I was like, okay. Yep, it's the same thing. So people don't even know that cappuccino and coffee is the same thing. And so can you teach people how to razzle dazzle? That's why, no, she really did. Can you teach people how to razzle dazzle? And for me, that caramel macchiato from Aldi's, it makes it to where I don't need to add sugar or anything. Because I wish somebody would have taught me how to drink coffee like that. Because my first job, all them old people in there, excuse my language, but I was young. So I called them old. I might be one of those people now. I might be one of the old people that I called an old person anyway. But they would drink coffee every single day. They would, if you've ever worked in an office setting, they come in there, the one person, the office assistant makes coffee, and then everybody drinks off the coffee pot. They might not do that no more because of Corona, but everybody drinks off the same coffee pot all day long. And they would have a little powdered, nasty looking creamer and the sugar, the big old thing with the little sugar top. You know what I'm talking about? The thing, you pour too much in there. And I would be like, I want to be an adult like them. And so I would try and I'd be like, this is nasty. Like, what are you like, what? Yes, Lord, this stuff is not good. And so then once somebody suggested, go buy creamer. And so I would buy my little creamer, put it in the refrigerator. And I think I was on wipe me down. Tori got a dump. She probably should have turned her video off. She's looking real thick in her biker shorts. Anyways, so I'm clearly. See, I had skinny cold brew first, and now I'm drinking keto coffee, so maybe I shouldn't have did that. Anyway. You see, I'm getting paid to do this, so I'm gonna do it. I'm committed. So, anyways, so I would figure it out. That's what I'm saying. Like, I figured out how to drink coffee with them, and I didn't even get paid to do it. But they was all excited to see their clients, and so I was like, this legal drug, maybe I could be excited to take piss tests because I used to have to drop people. I had to watch them pee in a cup, and it was anyway. Lord, that was my life. So if I can watch people piss in the cup, I can figure out how to drink coffee. Okay, let's just be real. Like, pick and choose your heart, and figuring out how to drink coffee is not. It's not hard. Figure it out. You got Pinterest, got Google, you got TikTok. They'll teach you how to drink coffee, and it'd be good. Like, it'd be real good. So you figure it out. You figure it out. Oh, Torini, yes. Yeah. Tincture, but it has more clearly like more ethanol or something like that. So it has a more powerful taste. Listen, I'm gonna be going to get me some gelato and making it that way. Like, you can do all kinds of things. I'm gonna have my frappuccino on point pretty soon. Okay, don't sleep on me. I'm going to buy one of them things from Smoothie King. I'm just gonna use fresh fruit, not the ones that I saw on their post. Jesus. Yeah, we do. And I think that's gonna be a big thing for us. So as we get recipes, maybe we can create a template that you can just plug the recipes into. Like just like a little template that we all just plug our recipes into to make it simple. I think recipes is making it so much easier. But you can't be good doing recipes. Okay. So we're gonna need to learn how to create recipes. Ain't no dash of this. It's not okay. We need actual measurement.
That's so funny that you said that, because I sure was thinking, I was like, look, I have a scoop of this and a dash of this, a sprinkle of this. Like, look.
A pour. Like, what's the pour? I don't know.
Count to 2 while you pour. No, that's crazy.
I think this is where the innovation comes into play, like being okay with being innovative. And I think you get to a place of being okay with being innovative when you don't care. You have to get to a place where you don't seek out validation. You know what I mean? Like if you like it, you know, it reminds me of how they say you can't cook if people and only people in your house say you can cook. Y'all, come on. Y'all ain't never heard that? Like if somebody outside your house ain't said you can cook, then baby, you can't cook. That's all your kids, your kids gonna enjoy your cooking because that's all they gotta eat. You know what I'm saying? So they gonna figure out how to like it, So they taste bomb to them because they ain't tasting nothing else. So that ain't but if somebody outside your house say it tastes good, then you know that's the validation. But at the end of the day, you're gonna have to be okay with the people in your house saying it tastes good. Okay, like for real. If it tastes good in your house, it tastes good. But y'all, do y'all know people will convince themselves that it tastes good because you are so convinced? Y'all ever been around somebody like that? You should go to experiment one day. That's that whole color thing. Y'all know that, right? Like when they put up them color posts, people be out here like it look purple to me, but I'm trying to see green. Right. Like, it's not green, but you be out here like, I just don't see it because it's not there. But that's the power of influence. Because my mama could never convince me that coffee was good. That's nasty. A straight up coffee, a caramel macchiato from Starbucks with nothing added to it is trifling. It's nasty. Give me some extra pumps, some sugar. Like this is gross. It's not good. But people love it, y'all. They love it. I don't know what kind of taste buds they have. So it's the confidence for me. Like if you can have confidence in what you enjoy, people will enjoy it. They'll enjoy it.
That's how I felt originally when Skinny Brew came out. Because I'm not a black coffee drinker. Like I've had coffee. Like my papa used to always give me the little frozen coffees from Quick Trip, or the little hot coffees when I was younger. I ain't had no business drinking. I was like 8 or 9. But but when Skinny Brew came out, I'm like, who just drinks black coffee? Like, what in a blasphemy? Like, this is not okay. And I had it for the first time by itself. Of course, I'm like, okay, let me just go ahead and drink this, for the first time. And I think my viewers are probably like, ooh, this girl don't like this. I said, okay, you know what? I'm gonna just come back and I'm gonna just dress it up. So I found a way that I could drink it because the benefits were so good. Like, I'm going to like this coffee because the benefits are A1. Like, I need the nootropics. Like, I need all of that because I have brain fog just because, I don't know, I feel like 30 just brought on brain fog now. So I definitely drink it more now than when it came out. But I had to dress it up because I can't drink it black. But I have people who purchased it from me purposely because it is all like black coffee. It has nothing in it like the keto coffee. So I'm like, if y'all like it, I love it.
I would say, good morning. I'm excited about it because I am a coffee drinker. So for me, I like keto coffee, but I still put a little splash, a little pour of my sugar-free creamer in it. But when it came out with Skinny Brew, I was really excited because I am a black coffee drinker at times. So, so for me, it wasn't hard. And I finally got my mom to start ordering because she's a black coffee drinker. She adds nothing. I still put in my sugar-free creamer into my
But you're
coffee.
not a black coffee drinker. No, you can't say that. A black
I do
coffee
both.
drinker is
Okay, I'm
somebody who
sorry. I
drinks
do
it
both.
black. You a razzle dazzler.
Yeah, no, I do both. So depending on what time of morning I have to work, I'll drink black coffee on my early mornings, or I'll razzle dazzle on the other days. But no, my mom is black coffee like nothing ever. She don't even like flavored coffee. So I'm pretty excited about the cold brew just because I like to mix it up. I like to do frappuccinos. I like to do iced coffee some days. So it'll just make it easier to do an iced coffee or something, that way instead of melting a bunch of ice trying to get it from hot to cold. So because I like to make it hot and then change it to cold. Yes, that's that accountability. Thank you, Rachel. But yes, so I'm just excited because I'm just ready to get myself back together and hold myself accountable and do the things that I'm actually excited about because I love the product. So I don't know why I make it so hard to talk about it, but it is what it is. And moving forward, we're gonna get it together.
Yes, twin. That's my girl, Kahaya. Yes, twin. I see you. I'm excited.
I think it's the commitment. Like, can you be committed to it? It kind of makes me think about the celery. You know what? It's so crazy. Been in this business a long time, seen a lot of seasons, and when things aren't working out the way people want it to work out, they'll start to blame certain stuff. I've seen it in almost every entity of my life, right? I've seen it in church. I've seen it at the gym. I've seen it in, like, I have seen it in every, even in school. You start talking about the teacher, boo. Your teacher ain't got nothing to do with your grade. That's you. You know what I'm saying? Like, figure it out. And I'm not saying that all teachers are created equal. They not, but the test is the same. So at the end of the day, you got the same test as such and such and all that jazz, even if they have a different teaching technique or whatever. It's ultimately all in your control. And so the real deal here is, like, if, for example, when Lydia was talking about go live and say it's nasty to me. Like, that's okay. Be real. Like, I can't drink this like this, or I can drink this like this. Because me, I'm a solution focused type person. So even when it comes down to the skinny tea, I can drink the skinny tea by itself, but I prefer it mixed with immunity. I prefer it. I can drink the sleepy tea by itself, but I prefer it mixed with immunity or collagen. That's just my preference. So I'm okay with saying I don't. So what is that for me? An upsell. People like, well, I want to try it with immunity just like Rachel. Yes, it's fire. Like, sleepy tea with immunity it's so good. Like, it is so good. You get the lemon or the rose tea with immunity mixed in there. Fire. It's so good. So what do I have now? People with immunity on they auto shipment. I've never had immunity before. Well, you need it anyway because germs. Okay, so let's go ahead and get you that, and then there you go. And they get to do their little science experiment like I do with my son whenever he makes it. And so I'm excited to get that part of my life back together. But that's the thing. So even with the keto coffee, I can drink keto coffee by itself. Yeah, I can literally drink it like just by itself. I think I've just been drinking it for so long. But when you add in the chocolate greens, what is that? That's an upsell. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's an automatic, and it does taste better to me. But at the end of the day, I can drink it by itself. But when I'm making it and saying I prefer it with the chocolate greens, they like, oh, okay, give me a bag of the chocolate greens. That's an automatic upsell.
That's so real because when I go live with the rose, I always tell the rose tea, like I always tell people, like, I can drink this by itself, but I like to put the immunity in there. So like I make the rose tea, and I'm able to show them like the immunity, and it's cool. It's kind of like the fat fighters experiment. Like, people like to watch things that are super cool and that are like a science experiment. So the letting them see the immunity tab, dissolve in the water and stuff like that, like, it really increases the engagement. And like Rachel said, that's an upsell. It allows you to introduce another product to your audience. So yeah, like go live and be real, because even I'm real. I sell celery, but I'm real about the fact that I do not like the way the celery tastes. I'm real
But
about
I
that.
love celery now. I think your body just has to get acclimated. And that's
Yes.
why I tell people do the full 10 days. Because if you do the full 10 days, I'm serious. Because by day 7, I'd be like, mm-mm. By day 10, my body starts to crave it. And I even like the chalky after, like I'm obsessed with celery. But even when I stopped and I went back into it, it was the same process where I was like, Jesus, okay, 10 days, 10 days, 10 days. By the time I got to day 10, when I get up, it's an automatic.
Yes, that's so real. Like you get, because once you get to day 10, it's like you don't even like, you are kind of like used to the taste. So it's not like a ew, like, but it does, you do have to do it consistently for them days to get to that point. And like she said, when you stop, if you fall off and start again, like the process starts all over again. But yes, my body craves it. Like I tell people all the time, like you still will never see me, you will never catch me eating a stalk of celery. Even now, you won't. But you're going to see me drink this celery every single morning because I absolutely love the benefits. The benefits are super amazing. And so yeah, being honest and being real, like they love that. And then they'll be more than willing to trust you because they see that you're honest, regardless if the product, you represent the product or not. Like you're being completely honest with them, and it just builds that level of trust even more. So yes, be real.
Well, let's talk about a plan of action though. You know what I'm saying? Like just plan of action. Um, what's the plan? What is your plan of action? I know me personally, I think so even every time a new product comes out, I want to make sure it's hard. I got a lot of loyal customers, so I just be praying they be watching me because the email system for me is very overwhelming. Sending out connect, but if you got like 100 customers, well, I'm gonna say like 20. Send the email, send the connect messages, all that jazz. So when you over here sitting on like 200 customers, it can be a lot. Okay, a whole lot. But the making sure your customers are aware. So like I called my grandma and I was like, Grandma, because she's my most loyal customer. And my grandma say yes, every new product we have come out because she want to try it. She wanted them. So I called her like, you want this tumbler? I'm gonna put 2 bags on your auto shipment to run tomorrow. And she like, okay, yeah. You know what I'm saying? She wanted them. Because she want to try it. Like she don't want to be somebody who got to hear about it. She want to know about it. But she's been my loyal customer for 8 years. So we've launched a lot of products together. And so that's key. So your most loyal customer is the one who's asked you questions, the one who hits you up. Make sure you take some time to hit them up and kind of let them know, like, hey, just got to give you a heads up, new product. The tumblers are probably gone. I don't know. Hopefully they can give us, I asked for an update so we can know if the tumblers are gone yet, but they're not gone for new loyal customers, like signing up new loyal customers. And so it's just having the conversation and saying if they want to do just one bag because they want to try it, say, hey, if you add on another bag, you get a free tumbler. So I don't know if you want to do that and go ahead and do the month supply, because even with this, y'all, I find it easier because I'm okay with people doing one bag of skinny brew because of how high the caffeine content is. And I tell my customers that order skinny brew the first day to only do half a pack. I do, because if you can't go backwards from that. You know what I'm saying? Like that extreme high. So I tell them, hey, your first day do half a pack, and maybe around noon, if you're like, hey, I'm good, let me get the second pack, then we can go, you can then tomorrow try the whole thing. You know what I mean? But I don't want them to experience what I experienced the first time I had the whole bag and I thought I was dying. I was like, this is not for me. And but see, the problem is I'm solution focused because it's my business. So I'm gonna figure it out. But they like, give me my money back. And that's why some of y'all probably like, I had a heart attack. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But y'all ever have people like that? My heart doctor, I had to go to the doctor because I really have. I've had people be like, well, I needed to go see my doctor because I'm on high blood pressure. Your blood pressure wasn't up, but they felt like their blood pressure was up because of how Skinny Brew like does you. And so with this being only 100 milligrams, yeah, it really doesn't do that. It doesn't. It gives you, anybody ever like chug down a Starbucks? Because it was a straw. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You got a frappuccino, it's fire, and so you just drink it down. No, and you get that caffeine high, but then like 30 minutes you tired and want need something else. That's Starbucks. That's why I'm not a fan, because like 30 minutes later, you literally need another boost. That it doesn't, it gives you that high, but it's sustained, y'all. It's sustained. You don't have the crash. And then our crash from our, if you want to call it a crash, from our coffee is slow. It's slow, not the drop off. If you don't drink coffee, you would have no idea what I'm talking about. But if you've drank somebody else's coffee, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah, it could be the sugar rush, but sometimes, yeah, you can go to Starbucks and make it skinny. I've been watching maybe too much TikTok because you can do a lot at Starbucks. Anyways,
So when you had stepped away, we had walked. I mean, we had kind of talked about our plan of action, but I'll share mine again. Of course, like you said, reaching out to those loyal customers, the current loyal customers, people in my sample app, going back, reaching out to those people, checking my polls and my posts that I've ever put up about hot or cold. Reaching out to those people. I have put up a post on my page about iced coffee, going back, reaching out to those people as well. Um, Yep. And then just like I said, showing myself using it, sharing about how I'm incorporating it into my regimen, my day, razzle dazzling it up, dressing it up, being loud about it in my stories, my lives, all of that good jazz.
I do want to tell y'all this though. Don't get so caught up in it that you become distracted by it. And I'm this is just in all honesty. If you need to just stick to what you do, and what you do is you do it well, then do that. Okay. So like for example, I sign loyal customers for coffee in packs. So unless I'm having a conversation and adding it on, I am sticking to what I know now. Now, I did make a new host to post for cold coffee. I'm going to try it before I introduce it to any of y'all. Why? Because it will become a distraction and you won't be enrolling anything. So if that makes sense. So you can talk about it, but have a plan to talk about it and close it. And if you don't have a plan to close it, then stick to your gummies and your tummy trio. I'm serious, until you get acclimated or even until your product comes in. That's fine. But if you have a strategy, then go for it. But if you do not have a strategy, do not go for it. And if you see something popping on my page or one of the other leaders' pages, get all the information, ask the questions. Hey, Rachel, have you put this in boards yet? Like, is there responses to this before you do it? Because if not, you're gonna be out here with all these potentials and you won't be able to close them because you don't know what you're doing. So I'm not saying don't be excited about, it, post about it, all that jazz. There'll be some scripts going in about the descriptions and all that today. But at the end of the day, stay focused, because you'll be out here trying to be on product coach and it ain't even on product coach yet. And now you stressed out because you're trying to figure out what the information is. And yeah, I got a bag, so you can definitely get the picture of the back of the bag. And I haven't sent that to y'all. I'm gonna send that to y'all so y'all can have that. But the product information should be up in eSuite. But y'all know how it works is it might not be there yet. So do y'all get what I'm saying? So don't be out here talking about hot and cold coffee and you're not signing anything and your eSuite is lacking. That's what I'm saying to y'all. Okay. You stick to your wrap posts, your gummy posts, your cleanse posts until you are prepared to jump into that coffee game.
Yes, please just incorporate it into what you already do. This is just an extra thing that you can now talk about, but it shouldn't be the only thing you're talking about, especially if you ain't about that life.
So I know you said, Rachel, earlier that you created a new section inside like the tummy trio for it. So is there going to be like an option after we find out if they drink coffee, if they like it hot or cold? Is that kind of what's going to lead into it?
So I don't want to overcomplicate things because what we do now is it does take you kind of through a system. So, but we might have I will try it first, or one of the leadership or one of y'all will try it first, and we'll go through because sometimes when you're asking too many questions, you'll lose them. So, we'll see because there may be one that says, "Do you drink coffee?" Normally, they'll tell you if they drink it hot or cold. They'll be like, "I only drink cold coffee" or whatever. But there may be an option that says, "Okay, do you drink it hot or cold?" And then go there. But most people, I'm gonna be honest, most cold coffee drinkers buy it. They don't make it. Like, do y'all get what I'm saying? Like they go buy it. They don't necessarily. So when I drink coffee, I will like until before it works. I only drink my coffee cold unless it was the winter. I'm always going to opt for the frappuccino. That's me. I'm always going to opt for the frappuccino. I don't even like iced coffee. I would never even ask for iced coffee. Only a frappuccino. So things like that, they probably be like, I don't drink coffee. They're not even thinking about when they go through somebody's drive-through. Do y'all get what I'm saying? And so we have to think about that before we implement it in. So it's gonna be a trial and error game unless I hear from somebody else or another team that's got it down packed already. Because this has to be drank cold, y'all. You don't make it hot. You mix it cold because you'll kill the probiotic cultures. So I don't know. We're exploring that. But if you find out before us, you let us know. We will get it in for real.
Did you say you already tried it as a frappuccino or you've only done it iced so far?
I've only done it iced. I'm not really. I'm gonna have to figure out the frappuccino game. Like, what's the correct ice to coffee ratio? Y'all, for real. I don't know. Because I'll be the one that put too much water in it, and then it be,
Mine come out watery, so I haven't figured it out.
well, we don't need to follow Kahaya then. We have watery frappuccino.
Not for frappuccinos, no, not yet. I'll let y'all know when I fix it.
Is with the keto coffee and the BFF. That's the only time I can make it like real good with the consistency and all of that. Otherwise than that, I'm struggling.
Who work at Starbucks? Do I wonder if we got somebody on our team that work at Starbucks?
I don't work at Starbucks, but when I make my frappuccinos, I do 8 ounces of almond milk. I do don't be looking like that. That's what I do, man.
So what you don't put you mix the coffee in the almond milk?
No, I do 8 ounces of almond milk. I put the skinny brew in there, and then I do like 6 ice cubes and blend it up with my caramel
Yeah.
syrup.
So you only use almond milk as your liquid.
Oh yeah. I don't
Right.
add water.
So no water.
No water.
Because the ice is your water.
Right.
That's where I was going.
So I've been doing cold coffee. I am not a cold coffee drinker either. And so, but lately I've been doing it because I found out a lot of the younger people like that cold coffee when I was looking at TikTok and everything. And I was going like, oh, okay. So I started making cold coffee and I started using the almond milk and the skinny brew, Latoya was like she was saying. And so it turns out really good, and I don't start liking cold coffee. So I'm just excited for this cold brew because I just began to like cold coffee. Never liked it before, and so yeah. So I'm just excited. This is gonna be a game changer, I think, because a lot of my people that I've talked to who said that they didn't like coffee, but they liked it cold. So and I was telling you, well, you can make this cold, but now they got some that's actually it's cold coffee. So maybe this help them out and I can get some more customers on that way. So yeah, I'm excited for it. Can't wait.
I have done frappuccinos, and I don't use water either, but I don't use almond milk. I'll use either the creamer. So it's not a real healthy version, because I feel like
You muted, Steph.
oh my bad. I feel like the milk portion needs to be thicker. So almost like using a creamer versus the almond milk to make that thicker consistency with the coffee.
I guess we're gonna have to play around with it. I'm down for it tomorrow, or even tonight, because Brian will drink. He drank this coffee at 7 o'clock. He still went to bed. So I mean, it's only 100 milligrams of caffeine. It's like drinking 2 sodas. You know what I'm saying? Like I think people underestimate how much caffeine's in sodas. You know, like oh, I can't have coffee. Like you can't have a skinny brew, that's for sure. But you can have a half a pack, but maybe. But I remember it's not. Oh, it's not like energy. I don't know if y'all remember energy. I miss energy so much. Oh my God. That was like one of the best products. Oh, making me I got withdrawals. Energy was it, y'all. It was it. Anyways, it's not like that. Because I could drink an energy at like 6 o'clock, maybe even 4. I could drink energy at 4 and I'm done for till about 3 o'clock in the morning. Like it was like you really it's not like that. I don't know if y'all remember energy, but it was really that legit. It was. Well, we only got 9 minutes left. I'm excited. Sounds like you guys are excited too. Um, this is gonna be great. It's gonna be awesome. I think it's more so the excitement is gonna come from you getting it. And so I would even stay the course and just, as we come up with different things to plug into your stories or stuff, like get the engagement and the excitement going. And then once you get it, it's gonna be on and popping. But until you get it, unless you have a strategy, like I said, did anybody check and see if is it up on our regular website yet? I'm about to look and see. Yes, me too. Because it's healthy. Our energy was healthy. I was obsessed with energy, y'all. Like for real. I really was. I wish they could try again and try to get the shipping handle. I don't see it on here. Do y'all see it?
I can't get any of my lists to load on my regular website where
It's not on there. I'm on here now.
oh, okay.
It's not on there for current loyal customers yet anyway. So stay the course. You know what I'm saying? And as soon as we have a moment where if I'll do it or somebody else will post in there when it's finally on our websites, then you can start talking about it. Because even right now with that post I made last night, with my loyal customers, I'm sitting here like, bro, I can't even help you. We can go in, I can go in your account and submit a ticket and to get it set up. But it's so crazy right now. Like, ain't even no point of me stressing myself. Can y'all think about how much time we spent this morning trying to get auto shipment? Like, we're not going to do that all day. We're not going to lose that much time. Oh, it's not showing in your e-suite neither. Yeah. Oh, you still got some energy ship. Do you really? Why? Let me get that. If you don't want it, like I was just saying, I'll drink it after the baby. We're not gonna be like, you ain't drinking that expired stuff while you're pregnant. But I did get it approved while I was pregnant, though. I drank energy while I was pregnant. No, I hope everybody gets a tumbler. I really do. I hope y'all. I mean, we worked hard. We was on the leadership call. Like somebody is giving up right now. Okay, and so because they're giving up, I'm next in line. Okay, next in line for my blessing. Yeah, so hopefully y'all submitted tickets. Submit the tickets because they will honor tickets. And there's a time if I know Toya's didn't work. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, thank you. So y'all, can y'all see the ice in there? Y'all see the ice? I made this before Monday meetup started. Yeah.
See, that's good. That's my thing. That's why I don't drink iced coffee because the ice
Yeah.
would make it be watered down. That's the only reason
It's
why I don't
not.
drink it. So
I
that's
think it's
good.
well, anyway, there's ice. It's still icy. So I mean, they're like full chunks of ice. It's not even like they melted. It's barely.
Yeah.
It's worth it. Yeah. And then results, y'all. Results. Please take your pictures. Please take your pictures. Because in all honesty, I think a lot of us don't realize that we have results until we do. When I start looking over my pictures, I'd be like, Jesus, like that. I didn't even realize that there was a difference until you do. And honestly, drinking Skinny Brew is one of the easiest ways to lose weight. It really is. It really is. Yeah. Oh, hey, good, Steph. All right. Anybody got some last minute words before we get up off here? It sounds like everybody's excited. I did when I stepped away, I signed number 5. And I just gave him $100. Yes. On a Monday. Okay, yes, Lord. Now I'm gonna get him on Breon's account. I gotta do that.
Congratulations.
He'll steal one of them templates from one of them. Actually, I'm gonna ask Aaron for hers. I know they team probably got one. Gonna get one of these templates. Who next? Brittany. Brittany said I'm next. Me one.
If this site, see, my site ain't even up now. Still,
Yeah, mine is. Yeah.
I know you just said it. I was looking, trying to see if cold brew was on there. It will not load, and my carts won't.
Oh
load.
no! I didn't. They didn't get cold brew. They got wraps. So my
No, yeah, I'm saying like anything. It still won't load any of my list.
Mine did.
Mine either.
Oh, like your regular website.
Mm-hmm.
Not working.
Are y'all on Chrome? Do y'all use Chrome?
Yeah.
It wasn't working on Chrome?
I didn't try Chrome. Let me look.
It's not working on Chrome, Samsung, Google, nothing.
My Chrome app is working. Oh, I'm not telling the truth. I use Firefox. Oh, we're just gonna close it out. I'm going to my doctor's appointment. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So yes, we got the last couple of minutes. I'm super excited. Everybody drop what they need for their 5. Drop what you need for your 5 in the comments. I need one more. That's all right. You gonna get them for you. So I'm gonna tell y'all what worked for me. That wrap post, the product testers needed, that post blew up. That post blew up for me. So what I would suggest is so some of the things that I do to cook and clean my leads is I post about the products in whatever host a post that I do. The majority of I post about those products in my story all the time. I make sure there's a results photo on my timeline at some point throughout the week, maybe even a couple times out of the week, showing results from the specific products or combination of products in the packs. Of course, your host a post, making sure you're getting those up, but making sure you're not just getting the host a post up, but actually going and responding to the comments. That's big. Don't just get the host a post up, actually go and work the host a post, respond to the comments, and those things, but just expect it. have that expectancy that you get in your 5. And if you expect that, you're going to walk as if, you're going to work as if, just have that belief that you're going to get them. And you have that belief because Saturday out the gates, I say, you know what? This week I'm getting my $100. I'm getting my $100 this week, like no games. And next thing you know, here it is Monday, and I'm one loyal customer away. So just make your mind up, decide, and walk as if, do the work, especially with expectancy. And I'm just expecting all $100 bonuses raining from the Money Squad this week. So those of y'all in the push, I'm gonna be looking. Oh, and I do want to say something. The group bingos, like let's get them popping. Like let's hype it up. Like who winning? Because me and my squad, we a couple spots away from getting a bingo, and we working on ours. So get y'all squads rallied up around that team bingo. Because look, I'm competitive and I definitely want a bingo. So get your teams rallied up and get that pop and get it cracking. That's fun. Toya, shut up. Someone else said how we close, y'all. We close. So y'all better get to it. But anybody else have anything else before we close out? If not, I'm gonna go ahead and pray and we're gonna get off of here and get it together.
Just asking for good vibes. I have a PLC call later today. So
Congratulations, Kaya. All right, y'all. We are about to get off here. We're about to crush the week, about to have an amazing week. I'm about to pray us off and we can hop off of here. So, dear Heavenly Father, we just come to you with so much thanksgiving, so much adoration, so many humble hearts just seeking your face and in your presence and just happy to be here, to be stewards of what it is you've given us here to do in this business. I just ask you give us the courage, the wisdom, the discernment. Also, give us the ideas to be innovative, to take this product launch to the next level, to really capitalize off of what they've given us here in with It Works. And I just pray over the leadership. I pray over our websites that they be up and active. And we get better with the crashing system and all of that good jazz. I pray that we just really take the steps and do what it is that we need to do to get it done. We have all the tools, we have all the juice. We just need to go ahead and implement and walk boldly in the things that you've given us. And the strength that you provide us day in and day out to do the things that you have set for us to do. So we just adore you. We thank you. We praise you for everything that you've done and all the loyal customers and distributors that we are going to get throughout the rest of this month. And it is in your son Jesus' name that we pray. Amen. All right, y'all. Have a great day. Kill the week.